Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Hello, and welcome back to another edition of An Alien in Rainham. I've been here discussing all sorts of different issues that might well come up on the OCR GCSE Religious Studies exam, but also very meaty everyday issues. And one that we're going to talk about today is going to be the issue of crime and punishment. Lots of people have got lots of ideas about it, but being from the planet Cambo, I've got to say I don't know too much. So I'm joined by a person from Rainham, and they're going to tell us all about, first of all, well, could you tell us, what is punishment for? What are the functions of punishment?
So there's quite a few different functions of punishment. You've got one, protection, and that is to protect people in the environment. You have it as a deterrent, so that stops them from committing another crime. You know, for example, the death penalty.
Right.
You have vindication, to demonstrate the justice system is working, that the laws are working just right.
I guess people want to know that it's working properly.
Exactly, that's right. You've got reform, so to change what the criminal is doing to make them into a law-abiding citizen. Retribution, and that's to take revenge on the criminal.
Get 'em.
And finally, reparation, and that's when the criminal pays back debt to a society, like community service. You know, Chris Brown, he served community service.
Oh, I see, I get it. So there are all different functions of punishment. It's not just to kind of just to punish people to make them feel bad. There are sort of different kind of functions for it. But what about different Christian views? So why would some Christians go maybe for certain types of punishment and others for other types? What's that all about?
Well, you've got traditional Christians, otherwise known as maybe conservative Christians, more concerned with protecting victims and ensuring that the criminals are fully punished for their crimes.
Oh, okay.
On the other hand, you do have the idea of liberal Christians as well, and they're a little bit more open-minded, so a bit more concerned with the needs of the victim and the criminal to encourage punishment that would help both of them to lead a better life.
Oh, excellent stuff. Why are the Christian views different? Why don't they all just think the same thing?
Well, Christians just think in different approaches because parts of the Bible suggest different things.
Oh.
You've got the New Testament, which follows the life of Jesus. Therefore, he is more about loving and forgiveness. And then you have the Old Testament, which is a little more to do with the idea of things such as an eye for an eye and taking revenge, etc.
Take one of my eyes, take another eye. I'm still laughing. Anyway, I digress. What about treatment of criminals then? I mean, you know, if you've done something bad, surely you deserve to be punished really, really, really quite badly, right?
Well, we would have different people say different things at this point. We do have Quakers, people like Elizabeth Fry. She actually fought for people's rights in British prisons because they didn't have the same rights as everybody else. Some of them didn't even get to eat.
Oh, okay. And what about Jesus? What did Jesus have to say about the treatment of criminals?
Well, you know, like I said before, he would be more for the forgiveness of others and not judging others. We can look at the golden rule here: treat others as you wish to be treated.
Yes.
Matthew 7:12. So, you know, we have to treat others well in order to be treated well ourselves.
Oh, great stuff. Well, that has been really informative. Thank you very much. I feel like I know much, much more about crime and punishment and the treatment of criminals, and I feel like, for example, if I had to sit an exam on it, could happen, I'd be ready for it, having learnt everything that's in this episode of An Alien in Rainham. Join us again soon for another episode. Bye!